It's the Lunch Show with Chad Summers. Fasten your seatbelts for the greatest radio show in the world, ever. And now, the host of the Lunch Show, Chad Summers.
All right. Welcome to the Lunch Show, everybody. My name is Chad Summers. I am your host. Happy to be here on a Friday. Love my Friday episodes. Hope you're enjoying those too. Before we get to the birthdays, I just want to say you can always email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com. Click all the stuff that helps support the show, subscribe, all those things. We got new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. For now, eventually, probably going to do them Monday through Friday. Just not there yet. We will be converting the show over to a TV show from a radio show format. So that's in the works. I'm very excited about that. I'm happy to announce that. That's probably going to happen sometime this winter. So, but yeah, stick around. Things are just going to get better. Just keep building. All right, let's get into the birthdays. Elizabeth Shue. I guess it's Shue, S-H-U-E. I'm going to roll with Shue. Is 59. She was on CSI and probably a couple other shows, but if the name doesn't ring a bell, if you saw her, you would recognize her for sure. So I threw her on the birthday list, which is not long because she was the only one on it. So yes, let's move on to also on this day in history. 1993, Michael Jordan retired only to return 2 years later. Obviously, if you follow sports to any degree, you would know that he also went for the big leagues in baseball and did not succeed in that. But I think it's fair to say he did pretty good in basketball. 1981, Egyptian President Anwar Sadat was assassinated by radical Muslims. All right, in 1927, The Jazz Singer, starring Al Jolson, premiered in New York City, introducing the sound era of motion pictures. Thank God they figured that out. And in 105 BC, we're going back a little bit on this one. The Roman army was defeated by Germanic tribes in the Battle of Arugio. All right, let's get into the news. That's what we're really here for. So this one is from CNN. Makers of Ozempic's been popping up in the news recently, and I've been wanting to get down to the bottom of what it's all about, and I'm getting there. I'm not 100%, but the headline reads: Makers of Ozempic, Mounjaro, race. I think that's how you pronounce that. You got to bear with my mispronunciation sometime, but race to ramp up supply amid skyrocketing demand for drugs for weight loss. The thing is it really wasn't designed for weight loss, according to this article. It was created to treat diabetes. So, and then I guess they found, wow, that it really does a number on your scale reading, if you will. I will say that there's people that have negative stuff to say about the drug. Sharon Osbourne being one of them. She doesn't have kind things to say about it. I guess it caused her to lose way more weight than she really wanted to. Just read up on her story about it, and so I think there's some controversy over the effects of it, if you will, good and bad, and its intentions. But I will say I did read that it's not really good for people that just are 10 pounds overweight, but it will do wonders for someone that's obese and wants to lose 50 to 100 pounds. So that's, I guess, is where it's working wonders. So it is what it is. Just read up on it. If you should probably do research on any drug if you take any medication, but All right, let's get into some sports. This one from Yahoo Sports. Quote, Dick was the ultimate bear, unquote. Tributes pour in following death of Bears legend Dick Butkus. You know, he was before my time, but he apparently kicked some serious rear end in the NFL. I will say, with a name like that, you know, it's good that he was a big, tough guy, probably in high school. But he created some laughs in my household. You know, I can just see my brothers and myself laugh like, "Hey, Dick Butkus," you know? It's just that kinda name. Why would you do that to your kid? All right, we got one from CNN. Jobs report shock as U.S. economy adds 336,000 positions. You know, I do know our president's gonna celebrate this as a victory, but you know, we still have a ton of people that from the COVID days that are just coming back to work. You know, they've run out of money. They're not paying. I don't know that the feds are paying people to sit on their asses anymore. What else is there to do if you got no money? All right, this one is from Insider. This one just popped up on my phone. I have no idea where. It's just an article from Insider. I'm like, you know what? I was reading it. I'm like, well, that's really cool. So it made the show. SP-80 plans to have the fastest sailboat in the world next year, is the headline. So the currently the record speed for a sailboat is 65.45 knots. I forgot to check and convert that to miles per hour. Um, SP-80 is gunning for 80 knots or 92 miles per hour. That is absolutely flying in a sailboat, and I'm glad someone else is doing that and not me. But that would be interesting to watch them go for that record. Holy cow. Maybe it's possible. I don't know. Maybe they'll stream it. The SP-80 boat was displayed at this year's Monaco Yacht Show. I am going to go to that show someday. I'm going to sail across the Atlantic and yep, I'm going. Here's one from CNN. There are cowboy Crocs now. And there's a picture of them. They're kind of funny. They kind of look okay, but they're just not right. For one, they're Crocs. You know, Crocs in a way are just not right, and people are still wearing them. I think they died out for a while and then made a comeback a little bit because I see people wearing them now. But these are the cowboy boot Crocs are equipped with spurs as well. So yeah, in case you're riding a horse with your Croc cowboy boots, you'll be good to go. All right, here's a pretty cool story. It's kind of absurd, really. This one from CNN. Billionaire with more wine than could be drunk in a lifetime to sell 25,000 bottles worth $50 million. That's the absurd part I was talking about. Taiwanese billionaire Pierre Chen is auctioning off 25,000 bottles of wine from his vast collection, with some of the rarest items expected to fetch as much as $190,000 each. Predicted to sell for up to 50 million, they form the largest and most expensive wine collection ever to be offered at auction, said Sotheby's, which is organizing the 5-part sale. Yep, I told you, it's absurd. Leave it to rich people to turn something that should not be valuable into something valuable. You know what I mean? Kind of like art or I don't know, old cars. I mean, these old muscle cars from the 60s and 70s, they shouldn't be worth $100,000. But the rich people, they screw it up. All right, you know what time it is? It's that time of the show where we have a good news story. That means it's the last article of the show. We like to lead you into the weekend in good spirits. But before we do that, I just want to say you can always email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com and click subscribe. Seriously, it's very easy. You just touch your phone or whatever device, and yeah, helps the show stick around. All right, here we go. This one is from Old Faithful Good News Network. They're pretty good. Every time I go there, they've got some fresh articles published that day. Like this, I think this article, actually, I found this one yesterday, so it was probably published yesterday. Increasing steps by 3,000 per day can lower blood pressure in older adults. Yeah, it's that simple. Get off your ass. No matter what your age is. If you've got some pain in your knee or your foot or your hip, take some painkillers. Try to treat that pain and get off your ass and go walking, because they've done all the research, and sitting is a killer. Sitting is an absolute killer. That's why these people are standing in their cubicles now. They've got those tall desks. Yeah, get off your ass, go walk, save your life. All right, folks, we are going to call that an episode for this Friday, October 6th. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Don't be driving around all wasted like an idiot. Until Tuesday, keep kicking ass in your life, and peace out.
All right, folks, that's it for the lunch show today. Don't forget to come back every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. And don't forget to like, share, tweet, subscribe, friend, listen, email, and tell your friends and family about us. We need every single one of you all. Thank you in advance for your support, and I hope you all have an awesome day.
You just listened to The Lunch Show.